Here in Canada, we don't really have too many options when it comes to hotel rewards points and hotel rewards credit cards. I mean, there's Marriott Bonvoy with its American Express credit cards, there's Best Western Rewards by MBNA if you want to count that, but other than that, there's really not too many options to choose from. Now, one of the best ways that we can diversify our hotel game is to expand into the US issued Hilton Honors credit cards by American Express in the US. And so in this video, I wanted to talk about those 4 Hilton Honors co-branded cards because 3 of the 4 cards currently have elevated sign-up bonuses, making it a great time to apply. I'll walk you through the details of each of the 4 Hilton credit card offers that are currently available, and then towards the end of the video, I'll talk a little bit about the overall Hilton credit card strategy, including which of these cards you might just want to get for the sign-up bonus and which ones you'll actually want to keep in the long run in exchange for some excellent benefits. Now, without further ado, let's get going. Before we get into the offers themselves, don't forget that if you're looking for a guide to applying for US credit cards as a Canadian, then you can find one in the link up here over on the Prince of Travel website. Now, I've also done a video about this topic in the past, but that video is a little bit outdated now, so I might need to make a new video sometime soon in order to give things a little bit of an update. And with that out of the way, let's dive into these juicy Hilton offers, starting with the American Express Hilton Honors Card. Now, even though this card has no annual fee, it's still offering a very enticing sign-up bonus of 100,000 Hilton Honors points upon spending $1,000 in the first 3 months, as well as a 100 US dollar statement credits upon first purchase. Now, previously, before this elevated offer, the card used to come with 80,000 Hilton Honors points and there was no statement credits attached to it. So obviously, the current offer is far superior, and indeed, it's one of the best offers we've ever seen on this no-fee Hilton Honors card. And as a no-fee product, there really isn't any major perks on this card to speak of. It's purely a card that you get for the sign-up bonus, and then you can keep around in the long run because it has no annual fee. And for that reason, I would say that the no-fee Hilton Honors credit card can be a great choice for your first ever American Express US credit card, which you would apply for as a Canadian through either Global Transfer or the Nova Credit service. Because the card has no annual fee, you can keep it around year after year without having to close it, and that means that your oldest credit card will always be the Hilton Honors card, and it will be there to prop up your US credit history in the long run. Now let's talk about the mid-range personal card, which is the American Express US Hilton Honors Surpass card. This card has a $95 US annual fee, but currently it's giving you 150,000 Hilton Honors points upon spending $2,000 US in the first 3 months, as well as a 150 US statement credits upon first purchase. As you can tell, in the first year, the statement credit more than offsets the annual fee, leaving you coming out ahead by $55 US, in addition to the 150,000 Hilton Honors points that you're getting. And the previous offer on this card was only 130,000 Hilton Honors points with no statement credit, so clearly the current offer is again strictly superior. In terms of ongoing benefits, the Hilton Surpass gives you Hilton Gold status for as long as you hold the card, which comes with benefits like free breakfast when staying at Hilton hotels. It also gives you a Priority Pass membership with 10 free lounge visits per year, as well as the ability to earn a free weekend night certificate upon spending $15,000 US during the calendar year. Now, in terms of what makes the Hilton Surpass stand out among the rest, well, it's also a personal card, so you can also get it as your first American Express US card, even though it has a $95 US annual fee. In the future, if you don't feel like paying this annual fee, you can also downgrade the Hilton Surpass back to the Hilton Honors card, and then you'll have that regular no annual fee card which you can keep around in the long run. For myself, $95 US is kind of on the borderline of whether I would want to keep this card after the first year. I mean, some of the benefits are a little bit mediocre when you consider the fact that Hilton Gold status and Priority Pass lounge access can both be earned from credit cards that we have here in Canada anyway, like the American Express Platinum card. And $15,000 US to earn a free night certificate, that's a decent perk, but $15,000 US is still a lot of spending that could be put to better use elsewhere. So for me, the most viable strategy on the Hilton Surpass is probably going to be downgrading it to the Hilton Honors Card with no annual fee after 1 year. Next, let's talk about the Hilton credit card geared towards small business owners, although in reality, anybody can apply as a sole proprietorship, and that's the American Express US Hilton Honors Business Card. This card is very similar to the Hilton Surpass card. It also has a $95 annual fee, and it's also offering 150,000 Hilton Honors points upon spending $2,000 in the first 3 months, and a $150 statement credit upon first purchase. Also, just like the Surpass, you're coming out ahead by $55 in the first year, and the previous offer was only 130,000 Hilton Honors points, making it a great time to apply now under this current elevated offer. The perks on the card are also very similar to what you'll find on the Hilton Surpass. You'll get Hilton Gold status for as long as you're a card holder. You'll get your Priority Pass lounge access with 10 free lounge visits per year, and you get the ability to earn a free weekend night certificate upon spending $15,000 in the calendar year, and you'll also get a second free weekend night certificate upon spending $60,000 in a calendar year, although that probably won't be worthwhile for most people. So as you can see, the Hilton Business Card is basically a mirror version of the Hilton Surpass card for business owners. However, there are some key differences to note in terms of the application strategy. Down in the US, business credit cards do not report as a trade line or an account to your personal credit history. And so that means that the Hilton Business Card isn't really a good choice for your first American Express US card. If you were to get the Hilton Business Card as your first US card, then it actually wouldn't report to your US credit history, and it wouldn't help you build a strong US credit file over time. And that's obviously not what you want. Instead, the correct place for the Hilton Business Card, or indeed any business credit card issued by American Express US, is after you've already gotten 1 or 2 personal credit cards that have already started building your personal credit history. Because at that point, you don't want to get too many credit accounts on your personal credit file just yet, because you still want to apply for Chase credit cards later on, and you don't want to fall afoul of the Chase 524 rule, which is where Chase won't approve you for any new credit cards if you've opened 5 or more credit cards over the past 24 months. So by applying for a business credit card like the Hilton Business, you're still able to get that sign-up bonus without reporting an additional credit account to your file and costing you an extra slot on your 524. By the way, I feel like it would be helpful to do a full video on the Chase 524 rule in the future. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you'd be interested in. Finally, we have the granddaddy of all the Hilton Honors cards, the American Express US Hilton Honors Aspire card. It comes with an annual fee of $450. In exchange, it's offering a sign-up bonus of 150,000 Hilton Honors points upon spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. Now with this card, there's actually no elevated sign-up offer right now. The card has historically offered 150,000 Hilton Honors points, and that's still what it's offering at the moment. But what really justifies the $450 annual fee on this premium credit card is the extremely strong set of benefits that are provided to cardholders. You'll get a $250 airline fee credit once every calendar year, a $250 Hilton Resort credit once every membership year. On top of that, you'll also get a free weekend night certificate every year starting in the first year. You'll get Hilton's top-tier diamond status for as long as you hold the card, and you'll also get an unlimited Priority Pass lounge access membership for yourself and up to 2 guests. So I've actually made a full video about the Hilton Aspire card before, and you can check that out in the link up here. And in that video, I talked about why I think the Hilton Aspire is a little bit too good to be true, because after all, if you can maximize both sets of $250 credits, you're coming out ahead against that $450 annual fee, and on top of that, you're still getting the free night certificate and the Hilton Diamond status and the Priority Pass and all of the extra perks. However, if you were to apply for the Hilton Honors cards now, I would actually recommend choosing one of the other Hilton cards instead of the Hilton Aspire. And that's because, like I mentioned, the Hilton Aspire is still offering the same bonus as it was historically, whereas the other 3 cards currently have higher than usual bonuses. Even though there's no explicitly published expiry date on the higher offers of the Hilton Honors Card, Hilton Honors Surpass Card, and Hilton Honors Business Card, if you look at the Refer a Friend offers, you'll see in the terms and conditions that it says that the application must be received by April 21st, 2021. And so I would take that as sort of an unofficial expiry date on these higher offers, and I'd encourage you to apply for one of them before that date. Okay, now that we've looked at each of these individual offers, let's think about the best strategies for the overall portfolio of Hilton credit cards in the long term. Should you be keeping all of these credit cards open? Should you be canceling some of them? At least in the case of the personal cards, you should consider upgrading and downgrading consistently between the different levels of Hilton cards. American Express US lets you upgrade and downgrade between the no-fee Hilton Honors Card, the Hilton Surpass Card, and the Hilton Aspire Card. And sometimes there's even upgrade offers associated with upgrading a card from a lower tier to a higher tier. You might even get an additional chunk of Hilton Honors points in exchange for doing so. These upgrade offers are typically targeted to the individual, and they'll only show up on your account after 12 months of holding the existing card. So after holding, say, the no-fee Hilton Honors Card for 12 months, you might get a targeted upgrade offer to the Hilton Aspire with, say, 100,000 or 150,000 points if you were to just upgrade that card without having to put in a new application. Now, anytime you're upgrading or downgrading a card, you should always pay attention to American Express's strict once-in-a-lifetime rule on the sign-up bonus, which says that you won't be entitled to a sign-up bonus on a new application if you've held the card before. So that means that if you were to, say, downgrade from the Hilton Surpass to the Hilton Honors Card, you should make sure to only do that after having already applied for the Hilton Honors Card on a separate application and gotten that sign-up bonus, which is currently 100,000 Hilton Honors points and a $100 US statement credit. Because if you downgrade to the Hilton Honors Card first, without having applied for the card before, then on future applications to the Hilton Honors Card, you'll never be able to get the sign-up bonus again. It's a very subtle but very important point to understand. Always make sure you've already gotten the sign-up bonus once on a new application before upgrading or downgrading to one of the cards. As long as you're paying attention to that little detail, then you can go ahead and upgrade and downgrade freely between the 3 personal Hilton cards. Now personally, I actually find value in keeping my Hilton Aspire card open in the long run because I do value that Hilton Diamond status when I'm actually staying at Hilton hotels. So what I would probably do is to keep my Hilton Honors Card open in the long run because it has no annual fee, and then downgrade my Hilton Surpass card after 1 year to the Hilton Honors Card and park it there in anticipation of upgrade offers in the future. If you don't find as much value in the Hilton Aspire card as I do, then you can go ahead and downgrade that card after the first year to the no-fee Hilton Honors Card as well. You can actually keep all 3 cards parked at the no-fee Hilton Honors level in anticipation of getting an upgrade offer in the future. And yes, that also means that you can hold up to 3 Hilton Aspire cards at once if you so choose by upgrading both the Hilton Surpass card and the Hilton Honors Card up to the Hilton Aspire card after 1 year. Even if you don't receive an upgrade bonus when you do that, it could still be worthwhile considering the fact that the annual free weekend night certificate could easily outweigh the $450 US annual fee on the Hilton Aspire. So that's basically how to play the game and win the game of the American Express US Hilton Honors Cards in the long run. By upgrading and downgrading between the personal cards, you can maximize your benefits while minimizing your out-of-pocket costs. Of course, in order to get in the game, you have to start with one of the Hilton Honors Cards in the first place, and there's no better time to start than now before April 21st, 2021 with one of the elevated sign-up offers on the Hilton Honors Card or the Hilton Honors Surpass Card. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's been helpful for you to think about how to diversify your hotel rewards game in addition to Marriott Bonvoy and into Hilton Honors with some of the American Express US issued cards. If so, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the Prince of Travel YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button below the video. And let me know in the comments, are you going to grab one of these higher Hilton sign-up bonuses while they're still around? And for those of you who've already gotten started with the Hilton credit cards, how's the strategy going? Which cards are you keeping? Which cards are you canceling? Which cards are you going to be upgrading and downgrading? Let me know and I'll see you in the next video. Because right now is a great time to actually expand into the Hilton Honors. We're going to go through the details of each of the 4 offers. We're going to go through the details of each of the 4 offers that are currently available. I'll